new beginnings, and exciting possibilities. On behalf of the organizing team, I, Pinakini Shetty, lecturer, Department of Commerce, extend a heartfelt welcome to our esteemed dignitaries, respected faculty members, and dear students to Deeksharambh 2025 Student Induction and Orientation Program. It gives me a great honor to invite our dignitaries onto the dais. Welcome you all to the dais. I request Ms. Rajana Sheth, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, and Deeksharambh Secretary to escort the dignitaries onto the dais. When we pray, we are not just speaking to God, we are listening to God. Before we commence the formal proceedings, let us invoke the blessings of Almighty. We have Mr. Salit, second year BA Communication Design, to lead us in prayer. Kindly be seated.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إنا فتحنا لك فتحا مبينا ليغفر لك الله ما تقدم من ذنبك وما تأخر ويتم نعمته عليك ويهديك صراطا مستقيما وَيَنْصُرَكَ اللَّهُ نَصْرًا عَزِيزًا. In the name of Allah, the merciful and compassionate, truly we have opened up a path to clear trump for you, so that God may forgive you your past and future sins, complete His grace upon you, guide you to a straight path, and help you mightily. Thank you.
Thank you for that enlightening prayer. As light dispels darkness, knowledge dispels ignorance. The lighting of lamp symbolizes the dispelling of darkness and the pursuit of knowledge. We will now witness the traditional lamp lighting ceremony, which represents the search of knowledge and enlightenment. I request all the dignitaries on dais to kindly come forward for the lighting of lamp, accompanied by a soulful invocation. Thank you for illuminating our path towards success. Every great event begins with a warm welcome. To extend a formal welcome and introduce our distinguished guest, I invite Ms. Rajana Sheth, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science and Deeksharambh Secretary onto the desk.
Good morning to all the dignitaries on the dais, respected teaching and non-teaching faculty members, and my dear students. Planting a sapling is planting hope for tomorrow. As we gather here today, we mark the beginning of an exciting chapter in the lives of our students. A chapter filled with learning, discovery, and the shaping of future leaders. This student orientation program is not just a formal welcome, but a celebration of potential, promise, and purpose. We are deeply honored to have with us here today 3 exemplary individuals whose lives and work beautifully represent the values of service, scholarship, and leadership. It is my privilege to begin by extending a heartfelt welcome to our chief guest, Sri Rajendra D.S., Additional Superintendent of Police, Dakshina Kannada District, a man who has dedicated his life to upholding law, order, and ethical policing with distinction. Sri Rajendra D.S. began his career in law enforcement in 1994 when he inducted as a police sub-inspector. Since then, he has served the Karnataka police with honor and commitment, steadily rising through the ranks due to his discipline, diligence, and leadership. Throughout his distinguished service, he has held various key positions and worked across several challenging assignments. Currently serving as the Additional Superintendent of Police in Dakshina Kannada, a region known for its diversity, education hubs, and social dynamism, Sri Rajendra plays a critical role in ensuring safety, maintaining public trust, and supporting the law and order framework of the district. Inspired by the values instilled by his family and mentors, Sri Rajendra has always believed in the importance of youth engagement and institutional partnerships. He has actively collaborated with colleges and universities in the region to promote awareness on issues such as cyber safety, drug abuse prevention, road discipline, and career ethics in public service. Known for his uncompromising sense of duty, approachable nature, and balanced leadership, he has earned the respect and admiration of both his colleagues and the public. On behalf of everyone present, I now invite Dr. Jeevan Raj Principal to present a sapling to Sri Rajendra D.S., a symbol of growth, resilience, and the strength of support. We are deeply honored to have you with us, sir, this morning. We are equally honored to welcome our guest of honor, Dr. Rupashri Shenoy, an academician, researcher, and visionary literary entrepreneur. Dr. Rupashri is a PhD holder in medical education from the prestigious Manipal Academy of Higher Education and a recipient of FAMER Fellowship, an international recognition awarded to outstanding educators in health professions education. Her contributions to curriculum innovation, instructional design, and faculty development have earned her national and international recognition. A passionate academic, she has served as Kasturba Medical College and K.S. Hegde Medical Academy, where she championed student-centered learning through problem-based learning, flipped classrooms, and small group teaching. She has published widely in reputed journals and continues to serve as a mentor, guide, and advisor for institutions seeking educational transformation. However, Dr. Rupashri's work extends far beyond the traditional classroom. She is the founder of Paper Rocket Books, a specialty bookstore located in a 90-year-old heritage home in Mangalore. This is not just a bookstore, it is a literary sanctuary. Her vision is both bold and beautiful to turn Mangalore into a vibrant literary destination. Ma'am, your journey is a perfect example of how education, literature, and culture come together to build thoughtful and connected communities. On behalf of the institution and our new students, I extend a warm welcome and respectful welcome to you. I now invite Dr. Sharina P., Vice Principal, Dean Faculty of Commerce and Management, to present a sapling to Dr. Rupashree Shenoy. Presiding over today's program is one of the Yenepoya's most beloved and respected academic leaders, Dr. B.H. Shripati Rao, Pro Vice Chancellor of Yenepoya deemed to be University. Dr. Shripati Rao is a renowned oral and maxillofacial surgeon and a respected academician who has served Yenepoya Dental College as its principal, dean, and head of the Department of Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery. Under his leadership, the dental college has grown into one of the premier institutions in the country. He completed his BDS and MDS in oral and maxillofacial surgery from Manipal College of Dental Sciences. He began his teaching career at his alma mater, where he rose to become a professor and head of the department. Loved by both the colleagues and students, he was honored with a Good Teacher Award consecutively, a testament to his deep commitment to teaching. Dr. Rao is a PhD guide, a textbook author, a speaker at national and international conferences, and a fellow of the Royal College of Physicians and Surgeons, Glasgow. He also held key roles in bodies such as the Dental Council of India, where he contributed to the reform of BDS and MDS course regulations and served as president of the AOMSI Karnataka chapter, where he led statewide oral cancer awareness programs. Sir, your legacy is not only of titles and milestones, but of lives touched by your teaching, leadership, and care. Your role as president of today's program brings not just formality, but deep significance. I now request Mr. Narayan Sukuma, Vice Principal, to present a sapling to Sir as a gesture of our gratitude and symbol of the enduring impact you continue to have on this institution and on generation of learners. Last but not the least, we welcome all our newly admitted first-year students. Thank you.
The foundation of any academic institution lies in its leadership. I now have the honor of inviting our esteemed principal, Dr. Jeevan Raj, principal of Yasim, to deliver the keynote address and share his insights with the gathering.
Good morning, students, and good morning all. Respected Chief Guest, Sri Rajendra DS, today's guest of honor, Dr. Rupashree Shenoy, and today's president of the program and my guru, Dr. B.H. Shripati Rao, and vice principal and dean of commerce and management, Dr. Sharina P., and vice principal of the college, Narayan Sukumar, and program secretary, Srijana Shet, and my dear students, HODs. First, I would like to welcome all newly admitted students, and also I thanks to your parents giving you to opportunity to pursue your higher education in our institute. Today is the beginning of significant chapter in your academic journey, and we are all happy to part of in your academic activities. Also, we welcome you all in our institutions, and hereafter you will be part of Yenepoya family. Today we are all gathered here for the Deeksharambh student induction program. Deeksharambh or student induction program, what we conduct today, it's not just introductory to college life. It is a one structured and meaningful start of your academic experience with 3 C's. That is clarity, confidence, and connection. This induction program continuously for 7 days, which we are having, it gives you the time and space to understand our environment and to know about the what academic activities you are going to pursue in 3 years, as well as some maybe 4 years also. So if you look at that Yenepoya Institute, this time 1,300 students have taken the admission across 12 departments with 66 specialization. We have now 6,500 students in our institute. You are also one among that. YASAM it's special, not just in numbers. We focus on quality educations, and we are the first institute implement the NEP full-fledged. And also we have a dedicated faculties. They are having the commitment towards the completely focus on the mentoring activities also. And if you look at that infrastructure, it's state-of-art infrastructure facility, well-equipped lab, laboratory, sports facility, all the facility you are having, but you have to utilize it. As a part of student support system, we are having 21 NSS units, and also the best NSS units across the state, which is recognized by the government of Karnataka. And also, along with the NSS units, we are having the 23 clubs, associations. These are all for the purpose of the student support system. You have to take part of that. See, now the education is not acquiring the degree. So you should have that critical thinking. You should have some of the knowledge additionally. So that is the reason we offer, along with the curriculum, multidisciplinary electives also. Because along with your core activities, you are having multidisciplinary elective where you can choose your interest. You can explore your interest with that. It may be singing, it may be guitar, it may be sports, it may be anything. So that opportunities also you are having. So that I am expecting everyone who are present here, when you are coming out after 3 years or 4 years, you should have a very good outcome. So that is the reason our faculty members, they will be trained throughout the year, and whatever the doubt, clarification you can ask anytime, as well as that coming 7 days, we have invited different eminent personality, eminent people for giving or delivering the different lecturers, and you can have the good kind of interactions coming days. And also the department also, they are organizing the departmental induction program. These are all activities we are conducting for the purpose of you should understand the entire environment about the higher education as well as the YASAM. So finally, I would like to again congratulate all the students. So we are expecting many things, as well as you have to come out as a very good graduate, and also the keep interacting with the future also. So thank you very much. Thank you for the opportunity.
Respected dignitaries on the dais, faculty members, and my dear students. Greetings to you all. I thank the institution to invite me for this occasion. See, a student's career is very important. It's an enjoyable journey. It would be enjoyable only when you see it in a healthier way. So, as long as you are here, you learn good things, build up confidence, As the principal said, you have got so many other opportunities to hone your skills. Skill sets are important for a meaningful life, for the complete life, like the music, sport, reading, many other, whichever the things you are interested in, you can always cultivate those things, and you can have those things in your life. It's a lifetime thing. And you must have experienced failure in your journey so far. You must take this failure into your positive stride. You can learn a lot of things out of it. To cite an example, my own life journey, I failed PUC. Physics I failed, flunked, physics. So I had to sit at home preparing for the supplementary examination. So I finished the exam, I passed, and another 6 months I had to wait for the graduation entry. So my father, in fact, worried about me, my future. So he wanted me to be independent and, stand on my own feet. So he had me join to a technician, the one who repairs, television, those days, tape recorders, and all those, so that I could earn my own livelihood in the future. So I was there for 3 months, learning the tricks of the trade. There, some officers, police officers used to visit, sub-inspectors, very young, dynamic sub-inspectors used to visit, because the owner of the shop was their friend. So I used to see them. Then I thought, I was influenced by them. And also I had a love for uniform. I was in NCC. I had achieved so many things in NCC. I had been to Delhi, represented state, participated in the Republic Day parade, and got a chance to hand over the banner to the Prime Minister then, Mr. Rajiv Gandhi. So many other things. So naturally I was inclined towards uniform. So I used to see them. Then I thought that day I have to be in the police department in future. I wanted to be a sub-inspector, that too, because sub-inspector is a hero. He's a cutting edge of the department. And also I used to see a lot of movies also. One movie in Kannada, Antha, maybe you've not heard of it because it was released even before your parents got married. Okay? The hero of that film was the police sub-inspector, Inspector Sushil Kumar. He influenced me a lot. So after graduation, I took up the exam, police sub-inspector's exam, studied hard, then I passed amongst 50,000. I stood 34th rank. So got trained, then here I am today, okay? So you must dream, not just dreaming, you must work towards that, okay? You must always, you will get the breakthroughs in your life from people or from situation. You must take the advantage of it to your stride. So this is how I journeyed so far. This is so failure. When it comes to failure, I was not a failure person because I was not interested in that subject, so I failed. Then I took up other subjects in my post-graduation. I excelled. So as long as you are here, apart from academics, you take part in other aspects. I heard that, the NCC is going to be inducted soon. You join. Confidence is a key. It builds up confidence. You can have a lot of friends You can tour a lot of camps. You'll be able to learn the crisis management, situation management. That is the key in life, situation management. Confidence is the key now. So you'll be more confident. So if you don't have confidence, if you have excelled in academics, it's of no use. So it has to go both hand in hand. Build up good habits, habits like reading. Reading is very, very essential. Not just your academics, pertaining to academics, but others. So that's what I told you. Hone your skills. All of us are born with some aptitude. You identify that, nurture it. It helps you in the long way. So learning, it doesn't have any end. It's a lifelong process. I was just having conversation with Dr. Shripati Rao sir. See, looking at his energy, enthusiasm, it's very nice. I feel so proud of him because he is engaged today. We have to engage ourselves in good things. Engagement, good engagement is a key. It fulfills our life. So that completes the life. So learn all good things as long as you are in the institution. It's a beautiful institution. Been to other, campuses as well. You are lucky enough to be here. You must be, your parents, don't, make them feel disappointed. Okay? So that's what I would like to say. And also, NCC and NSS also builds up leadership qualities, sportsmanship qualities. These are the very key factors in life. Cricket, all of you are playing cricket or watch cricket and all that. In long back, in 1970s, the Indian cricket squad had 5 players from Karnataka. G.R. Vishwanath, namely G.R. Vishwanath, Chandrasekhar, V.V.S. Prasanna, Syed Kirmani, Roger Binney, Brijesh Patel, 6 out of 11 or 12, 6. So there was a match going on between England and India. G.R. Vishwanath from Karnataka was the captain. He was captain for only 3 tests. G.R. Vishwanath, a classy player. Okay? So, when India was fielding, in the skipper, Gavaskar and Vishwanath, one player, I don't remember, from England, he was batting. The bowler, Kapil Dev. Not Kapil Dev, somebody else, he bowled. And he was appealed for the, CBW, caught behind wicket. The umpire said, yes, he's out. So he started moving towards the pavilion, the batsman. The other fielders at the slips and all, they knew that he was not out. The captain called him back to play. And that batsman played. He scored century. England won. India lost. But the cricket playing world, even today, it's a history. The cricket playing world remembers G.R. Vishwanath. That was the sportsman's spirit. He knew that he was not out. He was called into play. That is how we should be, That's how we should be. So, my dear students, you just enjoy the journey of your student's life, as I said, in a healthier way. Learn good things. Don't fall prey to any bad things like substance abuse. Nowadays, it's all around. Don't ever fall prey to those things. That's what I would like to say. Thank you for giving me an opportunity, sir. And I wish you all the best in your future endeavors. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. There is a small announcement. There are two vehicles that is blocking the way. KA 19mm1090 and KL 14F4004. KL 14F4004 and KA 19mm1090. If the owner is here, kindly clear the block. Thank you. We are honored to have administers an inspiring personality, a storyteller and a visionary entrepreneur. Please welcome Dr. Rupashri Shanai, founder of Paper Rocket Books, to deliver the guest of honor address.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone. It's an honor and a privilege to be sharing the stage with dignitaries like Shri Rajendra sir, of course, our very beloved Shripati Rao sir, Professor Jeevan Raj, Professor Sharina, and Mr. Narayana Sukumar. Seeing your bright and beautiful faces today itself made my day. I would like to start, I was an educator, so you can never take the educator out of me. So let us start with a small activity, my dear students. It's just a hand-raising activity, okay? You just have to raise your hand if you think you agree with it. If you're from arts stream, if you are from arts stream, only one? Raise your hand. Yes. If you're from commerce or management stream, amazing. If you're from computer stream, great. And if you're from the science stream, yes. I want you to clap for yourself. Hearty congratulations to you all. You have made it to one of the best universities here, which is Yenepoya deemed to be university, which has over 50 programs. And this college is not a regular college. This college is focused on being industry aligned. They have distinguished faculty. They have innovative learning strategies, and of course, you will be adding to it as competent students. I'm sure your college will do their best to make you industry ready and to make you academically competent. I'll give you 4 suggestions of how to make your college life much more better, okay? So the first thing that I would like to say is to participate in research. Research that is, say you're from science stream, then core scientific research. If you're from computer stream, core computer science research in that way, okay? You may not be aware of it now, but I'm sure your faculty will guide you. But from the first year itself, try to start any project. I know you will be thinking, when I go to internship, I'll be starting my project like that. But think of it, even though you don't start, just read about it. There are so many grants that the government and so many agencies are giving, to students like you to do their projects, okay? Some of them are from Department of Science and Technology. It's called Inspire Grant. It's for innovation. From ICT, that is All India Council for Technical Research, there is Spices Grant for ethics, creativity and interest. International Brain Research Organization, even though it's an innovation technologically, but related to brain also, they give a lot of grants. There is a Department of Biotechnology, and there are many, many travel grants. So you can go to a different place, you can present your project there, you can interact with the scholars there and get to learn so many things. And so many travel grants go to waste. There are no takers for it, okay? So please apply for them. There are fellowships that you could do. I think there is a Yenepoya Seed grant as well, in-house, which you should participate in. That is the first suggestion, okay? They say it's the possibility of having a dream come true that makes life interesting. One more hand raising exercise. Please raise your hand if you want to travel the world. Yes, amazing. If you love to dance when nobody is watching you. Yes, me too. If you have ever changed your mind about what you want to become. Yes. If you are here to explore the best time of your life. Yes. Okay. So like Sir told, you will make the most of your college life. Of course, there are studies, but you should participate in extracurricular activities. That is when you make friends. Right now, when you said you want to dance when nobody is watching, you could see so many of them raising their hands. They are your tribe. They are going to be your friends for lifetime. Okay? So participate in clubs which are hobby-based. I just heard you have electives that you have to choose where it's mandatory, thank God, for introverts at least. So where you will be participating in something other than academics. So participate in hobby-based club, participate in community-based like NSS, NCC. There are so many events that your college is going to host. So please participate in these events. That is when you get to talk to other people and get to know of other activities that you could also participate in. You could also try for part-time jobs. I had a part-time job when I was studying and I paid for my own college fee. You could also write, if you're into writing, you could write columns, you could make content. I saw so many students with their cameras here. It makes my heart full. And look around you, okay? So make friends. You share a common space and you'll share, for 3 years you'll be together. So make friendships. Even today, I can go back to my college and I don't just have relation with my college classmates, but with my college teachers, management. Even now, even though I have changed my stream, they are in constant touch with me and they have given me so much more than just my degree. Okay, so I want to tell a little bit about my journey because it's a lot, okay, even though I am this young. I have worked as an educator and the subject is called physiology, which is functions of human body. I pursued my PhD. I was very, very interested. I loved my project. And when it was right the time for the increase in my salary and to live a very comfortable life, I quit my teaching job and started my own business. And it is my hobby, which was reading, that is now my business. And now I share the stage with the great and greats of Mangalore. Okay, so of course, the transition was not easy, but it was worth it. You may not know what lies ahead. That's okay. That is college. You know, college is not just about having the perfect answers, but it is about asking the right questions. Okay, so my teacher, Dr. Susan, when I was studying physiology, she told us, all of us who were there, she told, why don't you ask questions, was the first question. Second question was, why don't you ask stupid questions? You have nothing to lose. If I, Professor Susan, who is MD in physiology, ask a stupid question, when I have 2 years to retire, people are going to judge me. I have so much to lose. But you guys have nothing to lose. Why don't you ask questions and stupid questions, okay? So now is the right time. Whatever you think you're curious about, you need to explore, ask questions. I'm sure your college is very well equipped to guide you. Your friends also will become your advisors and start guiding you, okay? So please never stop asking questions and take the best from your college and your university. Okay, this is the last hand-raising exercise. Who is excited? Nobody? If you feel a mix of emotions today, Excitement, nervousness, confusion. Raise your hand. Okay. If you ever stayed up way too late, binge watching something and instantly regretted it. Yes, amazing. Raise your hand if you want to grow academically and as a good human being. Yes. Oh, it's so nice to see all the hands being raised. Yeah, you should clap for yourself. Each of you who raised your hand today was a quiet act of courage and a small step to start something. Okay? You'll change in ways you wouldn't have imagined. I recommend you to take the best of your college life, participate in research activities, participate in events in your hobby, indulge in your hobbies, ask questions even though you think they are stupid, and be kind to yourself and to your fellow classmates, to your teachers. Okay? My door, Paper Rocket Books, is always open. It's a community space where anybody could just walk in, grab a book and chill. Okay? If you want to do any events, any collaboration, any activity or any help you need from my side, I'm always with you and I wish you the best in your future. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Presiding over today's inaugural function is a distinguished academician and administrator whose guidance continues to inspire us. I now invite Dr. B.H. Shripati Rao, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor, Yenepoya deemed to be University, for the presidential remarks.
Good morning to all of you. I expect at least a reciprocation. Good morning. That should be the spirit, yeah. Chief guest of today's function, Sri Rajendra, the additional SP of Mangalore, Dr. Rupasri Shanai, Principal Dr. Jeevan Raj, Professor Sharina, Narayan Kumar, all the faculty members, Dr. Imran, who has come all the way from our campus. My dear students, marhaba. What is the meaning? Welcome. Welcome to Yasim. There's a constituent institution under Yenepoya deemed to be university. My dear children, I am the last batsman now. Openers have done extremely well, so I got very little left to speak. But as a university person, there are a few things I would like to stress upon. Now, before that, my dear children, you have to be very, very extremely thankful to the Almighty, to your parents, for giving an opportunity to study further. Girls' number is more than the boys here. Should be truly thankful to your parents for sending you for higher education. Really, I'm very, very happy about it. Now, just to give an outline about our university, because you have to know, now that you have joined our Yenepoya deemed to be university, you should have some idea about our university. Because somebody asked, what is Yenepoya deemed to be university? When did it start? Some idea you should have. Actually, the idea came in 1991. Islamic Academy of Education, they formed a trust which can help the underprivileged children in minority and others. Some like-minded philanthropists joined together to tell you specifically our present Chancellor, Y. Abdullah Kuni sir, and his family members joined together with the idea to start some educational institution in the state and in the district rather. So with that in mind, and once they started the trust, the first baby under that was the Yenepoya Dental College. Started in 1992. I had the privilege of joining Yenepoya Dental College in 94. and I continued till 2019 as the Dean of the college and the Principal. It's a great privilege for me. It was a learning experience, sharing experience with our Chancellor and all the people who are responsible for developing it. And then, no doubt, I was absorbed into the university, and today what I am here as a Pro-Vice Chancellor. Now, why I said this, I have seen the effort put forward by our Chancellor and his children in developing these institutions. In 1999, we started the medical college. Am I right, Imran? 97 or 99? 99, true. And subsequently, many other institutions have started, and today, we have got 12 faculties under Yenepoya deemed to be university. And 4 campuses. You should know, this is one, and including Balmata is one. Then we have the main campus in Derlakatte. We also have an additional campus in Naringana village and in Mudipu. You know how many students we have altogether? Put together, we have got more than 17,000 students on the campus. That is the strength of our university. Now, what is good about is, from the beginning, what I liked about this institution, especially our Chancellor, is always for quality education. He never compromised on quality. Be it the building or the infrastructure or the faculty, always used to say, get me the best. I don't want to compromise. Even when he selected faculty, he never influenced on faculty. He always used to say, no doctor, don't compromise. Whoever is good, select them. That was his idea. See, because of that, in such a short period of 3 decades, we have grown to this stature today. I have seen the hard work put forward by management, especially the Chancellor and son and all others, and the infrastructure facilities from the very beginning. I'll tell you, we always strived hard and gave the best of education to children. There was no compromise on quality or infrastructure. And no doubt faculty, we are always very choosy in selecting the best faculty because we want our children to be educated. The building or the facility is not going to make the change, is it not? It's the faculty. They are the backbones of very good institution. You have the best of faculty, definitely the institution will come up. So today you have excellent teachers here because I have seen how the institution has grown. Now just to talk about Yasim, I am associate for the last 6 years, but one thing I'll tell you, your former principal, Dr. Arun Bhagavat, in a short period of 3 years, he really took this institution to the next level. I just can't forget his contribution. I hope that he'll come back after 1 year. He is also right now working in Saudi Arabia, looking after our own institution. But I want him to come back because I'm selfish because this institution should grow further. So, and no doubt all the other faculty members, they shoulder responsibility and brought up this institution. My dear children, I'll tell you, you have one of the finest institutions, but it's for you to make the best use and study from it. Now, what is success according to you? And how do you achieve success? My dear children, one thing I'll tell you, you all have come from secondary schools, PU colleges and all that. That time, you studied because of the parental pressure. Not that you wanted to acquire knowledge. I don't think anybody at that age thought that, oh, I should acquire knowledge to become great. It's all parental pressure, and they would have put a pressure in such a way, if you don't score well in PU, you will be sitting at home. Because of that parental pressure, you studied. Today, if you give an examination in the same PU subject, I don't think more than 50% will pass. Because it's so volatile, after you pass the examination, you would have forgotten everything. Now, why I'm stressing is from today onwards, you join for a graduate program, this knowledge will remain with you throughout your life. You have to be very serious in learning. Now, why this Deeksharambh program? To put it in a nutshell, let me tell you, first and foremost thing is to familiarize with each and everything concerned about this institution. Now, first and foremost what? You have to get to know your teachers first. You have to know your teachers, isn't it? Always you have the fear, oh, how to contact teachers. By having this induction program, interacting with your faculty for the next 1 week, you'll become very familiar with them. All that stress and fear, everything will go, isn't it? You'll be able to talk to them, you can go and discuss. As Madam rightly said, You can also put silly questions, no problem. But you should put questions to teachers. Then only they will answer. If you don't ask, they will also keep quiet. One, it's an occasion for you to get to know your teachers and students. Your own colleagues, many times see such a large crowd, you think you will get a chance otherwise to know each other. But during Deeksharambh, you have the opportunity to know each other. Please do that. Ultimately, what is life? Developing good friendship, good colleagues. See, that's what is very, very important, isn't it? That's the second thing. Thirdly, you want to have a very congenial atmosphere. If you want to have that, you should also know the ethos and the rules and regulations followed by the institution for a smooth running. They are not disciplines. These are all rules and regulations that have been laid down for a smooth running of the institution. You should know about it. It's not enough if you know only your teachers and your colleagues. You have to know the other people who are the supporting faculty, the office staff. You should get familiar with them. Then only you can go and interact with them, isn't it? So during this next 1 week, you will get to know this, and most importantly, the academic part. You joined a stream. There are 60, I think, specialty they have. Unless you have a clear understanding in the next 10 days, what you are going to study, how you are going to study, you will be always under confusion. So they will clarify these doubts. They will give an idea what you are going to study, what skills you are going to develop at the end of third or the fourth year. Very, very important. So I am not going to detail about it now. What is very important, my dear children, is to set a goal. All of you should set a goal, what you want to achieve in life. Very, very important. Not just for finishing this course I am talking. Set a goal, work out strategies, how to reach the goal. Very, very important. Then work on that. See, if you want to be successful, if you want to reach the goal, there are 3 or 4 things very, very important. According to first and foremost is self-discipline in anything you do in life. Whenever you use the term discipline, you always say, oh, discipline means is something like strictness. No. Everything what you do in a day, there should be a proper discipline. Getting up early in the morning, studying in the morning, coming to college on time, attending all the lectures, attending all the practicals, finishing all your assignment what is given by your teachers on time. These are all called as self-discipline. If you develop this, I'll tell you in life, I'll tell you from day one, it will take you to higher level. That's the one thing. Secondly, as the chief guest said, self-confidence is the most important thing. If you don't have that confidence, even if you read and assimilate a lot of knowledge, if you don't have that self-confidence to go and express and do this, it's of no use. In life, remember, nobody is going to lift you. You have to lift yourself. For that, you have to develop self-confidence. Now, when do you develop self-confidence? When you know the subject well, when you are able to communicate with the people well. One thing I keep always telling is about communication. Very, very important. Even if you know your subject, if you are not able to express to your teacher or examiners, how are you going to fare well in the examination? One thing I notice in some of these colleges is that all the time either I hear the local language or the Malayalam. Other than that, you people don't speak in English at all, knowing very well that the education in English, you have to speak in English, you have to answer your teacher in English. Now, why don't you practice? See, you are all familiar with your language very well, is it not? Make it a habit to always speak in English. Very, very important. Improve your communication skill. And finally, you have to be a good human being, for which you have to imbibe good qualities from your teachers, from your fellow colleagues, and from your parents. Imbibe only the good qualities. Selectively imbibe good qualities. That will make you a good human being. I rightly told my madam, you have to be, if you want to be successful in life, most important is you have to be good human beings with a good heart. Then you can achieve anything in life. I don't want to drag on anymore. Next time when I get a chance, I'll talk to you. I wish you all the best. No, 2 things I just can't forget it. My dear children, as a university official, I would like to tell few things very important that you should know. 1, staying in a hostel, whoever is going to stay, is an opportunity in life, let me tell you. It will make you more mature. Don't think that it is like a jail. Oh, we'll be put inside a room, we are confined to a room. Let me tell you, I stayed for 15 years in hostel when I was a student. That's why today I can communicate, I can deal with any kind of people. Because I lived with all kinds of people in life. So I can deal with anyone. So that will make you very matured. Okay? Secondly, I'll tell you, we don't tolerate certain things in the campus. Very rightly told by our chief guest that today we have so many things about students getting involved into the substance use. Let me tell you, my dear children, I have seen so many students, very good students, unfortunately getting into these habits and, getting succumbed to that life. I've seen my own best friend actually, means my classmate, when I was at Manipal as a student, excellent student, first year when he joined. By the end of the first year, he got into the habit of taking substance. By the end of first year, he had to leave the institution because he could not live without that substance. And I've seen how the parents felt about him. So I always keep telling in a little harsh way that it all starts for fun, then it becomes a habit, and once it becomes a habit, you are not able to live it, and then you will dig your own grave. That's the end of use of drugs. So my dear friends, students, please keep away from this because we have got zero tolerance for any student using this drugs or alcohol or we don't tolerate at all. We don't excuse any student. Even after telling if they involve, there is no pardon for that. One thing is very clear. Secondly, let me tell you that absolutely there will not be any ragging in our institutions. We have already instructed the seniors the consequence of involving in ragging, so they know how we are going to punish. If it is true ragging, we also don't handle, we just hand over them to the police. But many times what is happening is, when we overprotect you people, you unnecessarily tease the seniors and ultimately they get into that. Don't do that because you will be equally punished. If you are the ones who involve and stimulate the seniors to get into, both will be equally punished. So let me tell you one thing, that these two things we don't tolerate at all. Don't indulge in this. This beautiful next 3 or 4 years, enjoy staying here, learn as much as possible, imbibe knowledge and skills. Go back with the satisfaction that it was worth joining Yasim. God bless all of you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for those inspiring words. No event is complete without acknowledging the efforts and presence of everyone who made it possible. To express the gratitude, I now invite Mr. Shubham Kulal, Lecturer, Department of Computer Science. Over to you, sir.
Good morning, everyone. It gives me immense pleasure and honor to deliver the word of thanks on behalf of the organizing committee of Deeksharambh 2025, the student induction and orientation program held at our Kulur campus. First and foremost, I extend our heartfelt gratitude to Shri Rajendra DS, Additional Superintendent of Police, Dakshin Kannada District, for gracing this occasion as a chief guest. Your inspiring words have truly set the tone for the journey our new students are about to embark upon. Thank you, sir. I request our Pro Vice Chancellor, Dr. Shripati Rao, to felicitate Shri Rajendra DS with a memento as a token of gratitude. Thank you, sir. A special thanks to our guest of honor, Dr. Rupashri Shenoy, founder of Paper Rocket Books, for your insightful and motivating address. Your spirit and encouragement will surely leave a moment of appreciation to the students. Thank you so much, ma'am. I request everyone to give a round of applause to Dr. Rupashri Shenoy. I request our principal, Dr. Jeevan Raj, to felicitate Dr. Rupashri Shanoy with a moment to a token of gratitude.
Come here. They're not pushing you. Come.
Thank you. We are deeply thankful to Dr. B.H. Sripati Rao, Honorable Pro Vice Chancellor of Yenepoya deemed to be University, for presiding over this event and for your continuous support and guidance. Thank you, sir. To our respected Principal, Dr. Jeevan Raj, Dean and Vice Principal, Dr. Sharina P., and Vice Principal, Mr. Narayan Sukumar A. Thank you for your tireless efforts in organizing and leading this program successfully. Thank you. To the entire faculty, student volunteers, technical team, and supporting staff, your collective efforts behind the scene have ensured this program runs smoothly from the start to finish. Thank you so much. And finally, a big thanks you to our students, the real star of Deeksharambh 2025. Your energy, enthusiasm, and participation will truly make this event a meaningful one. Let's carry forward the spirit of this induction with a commitment to excellence, discipline, and growth. Thank you all once again, and have a wonderful day ahead. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. As we draw the curtains on this inaugural session of Deeksharambh 2025-26, I take this opportunity to express my heartfelt gratitude to all the dignitaries for their valuable time, enlightening thoughts, and gracious presence. Dear students, today marks the beginning of new chapter. May this orientation guide you towards the excellence and self-discovery. And may your journey at Yenepoya be filled with learning, growth, and wonderful memories. We now request everyone to kindly remain seated and cooperate as we proceed to the next session of the orientation program. Thank you once again. Wishing you all the meaningful and memorable Deeksharambh. Have a wonderful day. And share his insights with our budding students.
A very good morning, everyone. Which language do you guys prefer? English, Hindi, Kannada? English? Okay, fine. Not a good question to ask here, I guess. Anyway, so first of all, thank you very much for inviting me here. Honorable dignitaries on the stage, my dear friends here who are going to start your new stage of your life, and all the invitees to this wonderful program. First of all, I would like to say thank you for Yenepoya University and the organizers of this orientation program for inviting me here. I gladly accepted it. Basically, I was supposed to come yesterday because yesterday was the first day. I could not make it because of some pre-arranged meetings and other things. But I'm glad that I could make my time off from my schedule and be here with you. And I was told that around 1,200 to 300 students are going to start their new career orientation thing here. So it's a, I would say, I never say no for some kind of interaction with the students. The reason is very simple. A few years back I was sitting there and many of the people were standing here and they were talking for hours and hours together. And I used to sit somewhere behind and sometimes we used to doze off and we wouldn't really not understand what exactly is happening. But I would like to tell you that I won't bore you guys. I'll just take a very short period of your time so that you can carry on with your next programs. Firstly, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Darshan. So I'm basically from Karnataka. Presently working as Deputy Commissioner, Dakshin Kannada District. I did my engineering. My schooling took place in Hassan, then Chikmagalur, then Davangere, and finally settled in Bangalore. I did my engineering from Bangalore, and then I went to Government of India. Then after Government of India, I came to Karnataka as an IAS officer. Normally for the students, I talk about certain things, certain qualities we actually need to have. The first one is about the hard work. Normally I don't go and tell about how hard work actually pays off, but whenever it is students, I always tell the story that I had to go through to be where I'm here today. Firstly, I would like to say, if I'm here today, there are many people who have contributed to it, my parents, my friends, and everyone. But most important things are all those teachers and professors that have guided me directly and indirectly. And I would like to thank all of them by standing on this stage for making me what I'm here today. And I'm sure the professors and the students here will also make you guys excel in whatever field you choose to. So before starting, I would like to ask one question. How many of you know what you want to do in your life? You can just raise your hand. I won't ask further question. Or how many of you know what you want to do, let's say, 5 years from now on? Okay. How many of you at least have an idea on which kind of stream, whether it is, I could see one, taking up photography, someone wants to become an actor, someone wants to become a painter, someone, something else. How many of you at least have an idea that you want to go in this kind of stream? Oh, good numbers, good numbers. Good, good. How many of you doesn't want to know anything, just like, wherever it takes, let me go there? How many of you are in that kind of this thing? I see a hand there, good. Okay, how many of you doesn't want to do anything in life? I was the one who was in that kind of thing, so I can raise it if it was 8 years ago. No one? Good. So, my dear friends, early bird gets the worm, okay? Whatever is the position you are here right now, you need to have a goal or a target in your life where you want to go or what you want to do. The reason is, the situation has changed over what was there 10 years ago and what is now. The reason is the number of people who are competing for the worms. When I say worms, it is the position, it is the field, it is the expertise or anything is more. You can actually see it is not easy nowadays to get any kind of seat in any prestigious colleges. If you have got here in Yenepoya, one of the prestigious institutions, that means you are one of the lucky few. So what about those people who could not actually get it? What about those people who could not get a medical seat or an engineering seat or any kind of seat? So the competition is cutthroat, and the only reason that is there because the number of people, the young minds that we are there, that age group of 16 to 22 where those young minds are there competing for a very few seats that are available. I'm not just talking about the educational institutions, I'm talking about the opportunity that the government or the field actually provides. So firstly, I would like to start one about the hard work and how it pays off with the perseverance. As soon as my engineering, I cleared my engineering. By the way, I was 8th rank for the university when I cleared my engineering. So I had a lot of, thank you, not something that I'm proud of, but yeah, anyway, thank you for that. So I had a lot of opportunities to go, abroad, study abroad or work abroad and other things. But for some reason, government was something that I always attracted to me. Don't ask me why, because my grandfather and father was also a government servant, so that was something there. So I thought like maybe, UPSC is something that I'm going to do it. And the first instance, I actually did not take any job. Very prestigious job offers that I had, at that time lakhs of rupees per annum. So that was something, one of the hardest decisions that I have made. So I went for the preparation to Delhi. I prepared there for a year, and in the year 2012, I gave my exam for the first time. My dear friends, just a small hint about what this exam is. The exam process itself goes on for 9 months. There are 3 stages, that is the preliminary one, then the mains exam, then the interview. If you don't clear in these 9 months, then again you have to study for 1 whole year to attempt again for the next one. So basically, if you lose one, you have to spend 2 more years on the same thing. So it is that kind of thing. And just to give you a small thing, around 11 to 12 lakhs students write this exam every year, and only around 900 to 1,000 people get in. So that is the kind of cutthroat competition that we have. So in the year 2012, I wrote for the first time, and preliminary exams, the cutoff was 190 marks, and I got around 188 marks. Okay, so it's a difference of 2 marks. Not bad for a first timer who had written the exam first timer. I was actually happy because out of the 11-12 lakhs people, I was one of the few who got very close to that cutoff marks. Then the second year, 2013, I studied again for the whole year. I was in Delhi, with all the good friends of mine some of them had already cleared and they were studying. And the second year was very good. I prepared well and I wrote the exam well. The cutoff was 241 and I got 239. So again, a difference of 2 marks. So again, I had already lost 3 years of my precious years. So where my friends were, some of them had already done MBA, MS, some of them were working and they were earning well. And it's very difficult to not go into that kind of thing. So I thought third time is the lucky charm. So let me write it again. So in the year 2014, I wrote it again. Extremely well, but the paper was very tough. I don't know whether the person who set the paper had some kind of issues, so he had really set a very bad paper, or I would say very tough paper. So the cutoff was 208 and I got 206. So 3 years and I could not clear the exam in just 2 marks. And it's very difficult to explain how it feels, but it feels really bad. You have to ask your parents for pocket money, your relatives are coming to you and say, what are you planning to do? Maybe you should take this job and that job. You can't meet your friends because you have some kind of inferiority complex. Then I thought, okay, maybe we'll just leave, and I actually had given up. So it was during those times that my well-wishers, my parents, my friends had actually encouraged. And at the 4th time, I actually wrote it again. I cleared prelims, I cleared mains, and finally, I cleared the exam, and I got 48th rank for India and 1st rank for Karnataka. So, my dear friends, it is not the story of any one person here. It is the story of hundreds and thousands of lakhs of people who have achieved here. I'm sure all the people here and here who have excelled in their life has their own story to tell, and I'm sure you guys also will have your own story to tell someday. But the thing that I want to tell you is, as a student, you should always remember that you are always loved by your parents, you are always loved by your friends, your relatives, and everyone. Don't give up on your dreams. No matter how small or big that is, keep crawling. Keep running towards your goal. If you can't run, just walk. If you can't walk, crawl. If you can't crawl, keep trying at least. So that is what I want to give the message to you. I am just one of the few people who could achieve whatever I had in my mind. I'm sure many of you will set your target and you will strive hard to achieve whatever you want to achieve and make yourself, your parents, and your loved ones proud in the future. So that is the dedication that you need to have, both with respect to hard work and perseverance. Doesn't matter how long it will take. Please don't stop in aiming or dreaming what you want to dream. Your dream is unimaginable. It doesn't have any boundaries. It is like our expanding universe. You want to become an astronaut, become an astronaut. You want to become a painter, become a painter. Run towards your dream, not the money or any other earthly affairs or something. It is your dream that you want to always have in mind. And for the people who doesn't have any kind of dream, not having a dream is also a kind of dream. So maybe something like that you guys can work on. So that is there. And finally, I would also like to tell that in such kind of one, in whichever field that you are going to be there, you always can explore other kinds of fields also. Maybe the professors here and the teachers here can really help. So whatever it is, you can reach out to us, you can reach out to me personally, you can reach out to the department and also through the university. And I would wish you all the best in the coming days and years together. So I would like to see many of you in a very good position or whichever you dream of. All the best and lovely to see all of you. Thank you very much for having me here. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words and for motivating our students to strive with a purpose. We now proceed with the felicitation ceremony where all the dignitaries on the dais will honor our chief guest, Sri Darshan HV IAS, in recognition of his impactful contributions to public service, policy innovation, and community development. I take this opportunity to express our heartfelt gratitude to all the dignitaries on the dais for their valuable presence and inspiring words. Your insights and encouragement have truly enriched this morning's session. On behalf of the organizing committee and the entire Yenepoya family, thank you once again for gracing us with your time and wisdom. I request the dignitaries to take their seats among the audience.
Traveling from that village, most of them were affected by cancer. So this is where you can understand the word sustainability. People, planet and profit. When all the three are taken care, when there is a balance between all the three, not just focusing on the profit, sustainability can be attained. Are we living sustainably? How many of you will raise your hand if you say that I have enough dresses, I am not going to buy anymore? At least for 1 year or 2 years. Girls, no shopping? You have dresses, I am sure, for at least 1 year. I will not buy again. No one raised the hand. Are we over-consuming? Whether it is food or any other resource. Whether it is energy. We are over-consuming basically everything, whether it is the resource, the land, air, water, and we are not realizing how much harm we are causing to the source, how it is being depleted. One of the reasons is increased population, so we require a lot eco-friendly with our choices. Educate others, your friends, your family members. Avoid using plastic carry bags. Carry your own bag. Avoid paper cups or plastic cups. Carry your own mug. It makes a lot of difference. These are the small steps which you need to think about and take, make a difference and inspire others, educate others, and tell them how important it is that we make this choice today for our future. Promote ethical consumerism. Unlimited shopping. You have that brand itself, unlimited. Isn't it? Mahatma Gandhi's quote, anyone remembers related to it? The earth has resources enough for every man's need, but not for every man's greed. So you have to realize what is my need and what is the greed. That difference will help you make the choices, the eco-friendly choices which we are talking about, and sustainability, which is very, very essential in the present generation, that we have to adopt it, conserve our resources, manage the waste, and see that they all are also available for the future generation. I give you example of the renewable energy. Switching from, see, most of the energy what we are using is from thermal energy. That is fossil fuel. Mainly it is coal. Burning of the coal, is it harmful? What does it do? It pollutes. It releases greenhouse gases. As the greenhouse gases increases, what happens? What effect it causes? Greenhouse gases will cause greenhouse effect. The greenhouse effect, when it increases, it leads to, when the temperature increases, what is it called? Global warming, which is very harmful. It will trigger a cascade of reactions which is harmful for all life on earth. So switching to solar energy, which is cheap, readily available most of the time throughout the year, or you switch to hydro energy, wind energy, geothermal energy, tidal energy, biomass energy, these are all replenished. That switch has to be done by us. It can't happen overnight, and 100% shift also cannot happen. Some percentage. Whatever electricity we are using, whatever power we are consuming, 100% if it is fossil fuel, 20% can you make it renewable? Then you can increase it slowly, 30, 40. So the dependency on the fossil fuels can decrease, which will reduce the greenhouse effect or the global warming. Possible? Doubtful. We are doing it. Another example, I spoke to you all about shopping also. Fashion industry is also one of the major contributors for pollution. UNEP's report is what I am presenting here. How fast fashion is fueling our ecological crisis. Every second, a truckload of abundant textiles is dumped in the landfill or it is incinerated. Every second. Plastic fiber, toxic dyes and wastewater are harming the environment. Don't think your clothes are all made up of pure cotton. There's a lot of plastic in it. Even when you wash in the washing machine, the water which comes out, it contains a lot of microplastics. There are a lot of fibrils. They all are going and harming the environment and coming back to humans through the food chain. We are having a lot of problems with the textiles which we are using with a lot of colors and a lot of plastic. While fast fashion means big business, underpaid workers continue to be exploited. See, when we spoke about sustainability, we spoke about PPP. Now first I told you how the planet is being affected, And you see the workers who are working there, they are also underpaid. People are also affected. It is estimated that people are buying 60% more clothes and are only wearing them for half as long. And I'm sure all of you in your wardrobe will have few clothes which you either don't want to wear or hardly would have used once. Some heads are nodding. We all have. Because we have the luxury of buying to even experiment and try whether we want. If not, we will just throw it off. UNEP is leading efforts to shift the fashion sector towards a more sustainable industry that gives back more to the world than it takes out. This is one simple example. The Green Revolution, what I gave you the same way. How the textile industry also requires a changeover or a revolution to be more sustainable to protect the people and the planet. Profit is there. In addition to that, we also have to take care of the people or the society and the environment. You must have heard of this, no? Sustainable Development Goals. There is a chart of different colors. It starts with no poverty, zero hunger. Have you all seen it? Colorful. United Nations has come up in 2015 with the Sustainable Development Goals. There are 17 Sustainable Development Goals. And that is for each and every person on this planet, leaving no one behind. The purpose is, the core of this agenda is the principle of universality, leaving no one behind, that everyone lives a peaceful life and also at the same time, no poverty, no hunger, availability of good education and healthcare. Development in all its dimensions must include people everywhere, should be built through the participation of everyone, especially in the most vulnerable and marginalized. And the agenda recognizes, I told you all the three: economic growth, taking care, fair and equal society, and also a prosperous planet. These are the SDGs. Colorful. I don't know why they have made it very colorful. You can see there, the first one, no poverty. Second, zero hunger, good health and well-being. The 17 SDGs, hoping that it is also called as a 2030 agenda, because we hope that by 2030, everyone on earth will have equal access to all this, or there will be a equal sharing of all the resources, peace and prosperity, leaving no one behind. Every country is a signatory to this, India also, and we have a nodal office, that is the Niti Aayog in India, who is responsible for the implementation of the Sustainable Development Goals. Every year, the results are also available on the website. As you can see here, in 2024, the India's SDG index score is 64 out of 100, 64%. Out of the 17 SDGs, India has reached up to only 64%. It is 2025, we have only 5 more years. By 2030, how much more percent should we get? 100 minus 64. We have to reach 36 marks more to reach the 100% goal, saying that we all are sustainable. These results are available online. You can check into, of every country it is available. Okay, with this, introducing what is sustainability, what is sustainability happening at the local level, at the global level, what are sustainable development goals. Let's quickly look into the initiatives which we have at our university, Yenepoya deemed to be university, and how the management is being done.
Yoga therapist and JRF, Yenepoya University. Mr. Kushalappa is the founder of Abbakka Yoga and has over 26 years of personal yoga practice and 18 years of therapeutic teaching experience. He holds multiple degrees, including an MSc in Yogic Sciences, MSW, and MPhil, and is currently pursuing his PhD at Yenepoya University. He has taught yoga across institutions, schools, corporates, and even the Indian Air Force with global exposure through international interns from Germany and the US. May I request Mr. Dhanush Begur, Assistant Professor, Department of Microbiology, to welcome Mr. Kushalappa sir with a sapling. Thank you, sir. Over to you. Students, you are requested to be seated. Student volunteers, please see that the students are seated and are not moving from their seats.
Good morning. Good morning. Okay. On the chair, Kodi. On the chair. Yes. All of you know, yoga is the one of the famous subject throughout the world. Recently we celebrate International Day of Yoga, right now? Because of the benefit of the yoga practice, now it's recognized worldwide, especially on our health, how we can utilize yogic subject to maintain fitness. We consider yoga is not only for physical fitness, it's purely works on our mind. It's called mind management skill. First, we have to learn to manage ourselves. Once if you are able to manage yourself, you can manage entire team. It's called Raja Yoga. In brief, I will explain you what you mean yoga. Yoga means consciousness. There are two types of the conscious you can experience in day-to-day life. One, individual conscious. Second one, universal conscious. That's called Atma and Paramatma. To connect these two things, we can utilize yogic subject in the day-to-day life. First, we have to understand ourselves.
And has worked internationally as a registered nurse. Her commitment to gender sensitization, quality assurance, and healthcare education is both commendable and inspiring. May I request Ms. Rashmi, Lecturer, Department of Management, to welcome Dr. Leena with a sapling. Thank you, ma'am. Over to you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Expert by profession. Mr. Rajesh brings decades of global experience in software development, including work for the US government. Since 2007, he's been a driving force behind the digital transformation of Yenepoya University's IT infrastructure. May I request Ms. Nikshita Shetty, Head of the Department of Management, to welcome Mr. Rajesh Karkera with a sapling. Thank you, ma'am. Over to you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Is about communication, leadership, self-awareness, managing stress, building relationship, and that's what today's session is. So, let today be another step forward to learn something new, to be inspired, and to begin seeing yourself as the change makers you're meant to be. I now take privilege of inviting our esteemed dignitaries to the dais. I kindly request Ms. Rajana Sheth, Program Coordinator and Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science, to take the honor of escorting them. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in extending a warm welcome to our dignitaries with a round of applause. Our esteemed guest for today's session, Dr. Akila Syed, academician, Assistant Professor, Department of Hospital Administration, Coordinator, Center for Personal and Professional Development, Coordinator, International Affairs and Collaboration. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all for Day 3 of Deeksharambh 2025, our student session. Every interaction and every experience, you're slowly finding your space, your rhythm, and your purpose in this vibrant academic family. Once again, welcome to Day 3 of Deeksharambh. May today be yet memorable and meaningful day for you. I extend my warm welcome to my fellow faculties, non-teaching staffs, and one and all present here. It is my privilege to introduce a dynamic and dedicated academician who brings over with her 23 years of diverse experience in healthcare management. Today, we are joined by someone who truly embodies this thought. A great teacher not only imparts knowledge, but inspires confidence, nurtures potential, and opens doors to the world. I now request Dr. Pavitra M., Head of the Department of Food Science and Nutrition, to welcome ma'am with the sapling. Thank you, ma'am. I am honored to introduce our today's guest to this session. Currently serving as Assistant Professor at Yenepoya Deeksharambh University, she also holds the role of Coordinator for the Center of Collaborations and Center for Personal and Professional Development. Over 23 years of diverse experiences in healthcare management, both in UAE and India. She is innovative and student-centered professional who is deeply committed to academic excellence, student success, and educational transformation. She is pursuing her PhD in hospital administration and holds academic credentials from SP Jain School of Global Management in Dubai and University of Mumbai. Her professional achievements include publishing original research, presenting at various national and international conferences, and winning Best Paper Awards. She is founder member of Toastmasters International Club at Yenepoya University and has initiated impactful programs such as course on critical thinking and event organization for the Department of Hospital Administration. She is also an active participant in strategic simulations like Blue Ocean Strategy Simulation and was awarded second prize. With her exceptional blend of industry insight, academic dedication, and passion for leadership development, please join me in welcoming ma'am. Thank you, ma'am, and over to you.
Good morning. Good morning. I don't hear a good morning. No, still not a good morning. Still not a good morning. Louder. Those people right at the back. Good morning. Right at the back. Good morning. Right at the back. Good morning. Yes, now you're awake? You want me to take the session right from the front or right at the back? Right at the back? Okay, I'll take the session right from the back. Yes? Yes?
See, it's very easy. All those of you who cannot see me, you have to just either turn your head or turn your chairs. These are flexible chairs, no? You can turn it, right? So wherever I am, so in the middle of the session, I will ask you to locate me. Right? How many of you can see me? Show of hands. How many of you can see me? Show of hands. Show of hands. How many of you can see me? Yes, very few. Locate, where am I? Locate me. Yes, where is your speaker? Where do you hear this? Show of hands. Good morning. Show of hands. Good morning. Show of hands. Come on. Yes, how many of you can see me? Yes, people in the front, can you see me? Show of hands. Wake up. Good morning. Show of hands. Show of hands. Yes, show of hands means show of hands like this. Take your hands up. Both your hands up. All the boys. Boys, hands up. Do you see me? Wave your hands. Wave out to me. Where is your speaker? Yes. Wave out to me. Yes. Yes, all the girls can see me. Only in the back. Now the girls are in the front cannot see me. Can I have your attention, please? Can I have your attention, please? Can I have your attention, please? Yes? Are you all, can you all see me? Yes? Boys, do you all see me? Show of hands and say hello. Show of hands, say hello. Boys at the back. Boys at the back. Yes, some people are awake, some are not. Good morning. You want to start the session, or shall we just say good morning, hi, hello, and then say have a nice time and go home? Right? You want to do that? Your teachers are still here. They beat you up and me also. Right? Okay, people, good morning once again. And first, I'd like to begin with saying congratulations. Congratulations to all of you. For what? Good morning. Congratulations for what? For making it?
Here.
For making it here, okay. And congratulations for what? Congratulations. Wake up, people, come on. It's going to be an interesting session. You just have to bear with me for half an hour, 45 minutes. Right? So big congratulations to all of you because you have officially entered your college life. Isn't it? You are now officially in your college life, right? What does that mean? That means you have finished your school life. 11th and 12th is just school life. You have a very nice hairstyle, right? So you have officially finished school life. 11th and 12th is sometimes just an extension of your school life. So now you are officially in the college, right? And how many of you feel nervous?